All right, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everybody's still awake. So we promise to be quick. Who here have heard or see the acronym FNAP? Okay, I'm happy to see some of you. So to refresh the mind of those that have seen and to introduce to those that have not, FNAP stands for Expanded Food and Nutrition Education Program. Is a research-based NC extension program. We deliver free education to low-resource families and school-age children. We educate these families how to feed their families healthy nutrition even when their budget is tight. We deliver curriculum-based education, and today we are here to introduce you to our new curriculum designed for high school students.
All right, so our new curriculum, as Paula mentioned, is called Fuel for Life. So as we just learned from the Food Arc folks, most teenagers, high schoolers don't know how to cook. So this curriculum is specifically designed with a focus on those culinary skills in those high school classrooms. You can go to the next slide. When we were designing this curriculum, which is still in its pilot form, we focused on aligning it with those essential standards that you all know. It is kind of a second language to me. So we had health education, foods and nutrition 1 in mind, but it can also work with foods and nutrition 2, and then physical education and exceptional classrooms as well. And we're also hearing, as we pilot this, other courses that it could work with in the high school. So if you go on the next slide. And the next one, that just goes over the essential standards. So I know you probably can't read that, but just showing you that we do align with that. And then we have 6 core lessons in this curriculum, as with most of our youth FNET programs. So those are listed there. And then you'll see we have 2 supplemental lessons that could be added to your classroom as well. Next slide. So this curriculum includes a workbook, so every student who participates would get a workbook with some recipes, handouts, and activities in that. We also have PowerPoint slides for every lesson to be shared in the classroom, recipe videos, some extra recipes that could be used outside of the program or for them to take home and practice those skills that they've learned in the classroom. We have built-in activities as well as the exit ticket, which I know many of the teachers are familiar with, to use that as a graded assignment for their course. And then all youth participants will get a certificate when they graduate the program. So if we go to the next slide. This is the exit ticket I mentioned, so it just goes over some of the tasting components that are involved in the class, so really getting the students to think deeper about the food that they're eating. I know often sometimes I eat something and someone asks me how it was and I'm like, I forgot to think about it. So like getting students to really think about that. And then setting goals and reflecting on the lesson as well. Next slide. So if you can get this to play real quick, it should be less than a minute. This is an example of our recipe video. So each of our lessons has a different recipe. Oh, thank you. Those are my hands, actually. So you can go to the next slide. It's my one claim to fame is my hands. So as I mentioned, we are in the pilot phase of this. So we had 3 counties piloting this in the fall. So the feedback you see there is from those counties. We got feedback from health education teacher and the food nutrition teacher, just saying that they really like that the students could apply those skills. And then we are in the middle of piloting it with 8 counties this spring. So really excited to get all the feedback from that and continue to improve the program before we fully roll it out. So if you go to the next slide. This is just some of the impacts from the pilot last fall. So 97% of participants improved in one or more of the core areas of our program. So 3 of those core areas are listed, 90% improving on their diet quality, 68% improving on their food safety skills or knowledge, and then 59% improving on their physical activity, which is at or above our national standards there. Next slide. Okay, I did it. So if you have any questions, speed mode, please reach out. We are in 40 plus counties across the state, so we're always looking for more partners, and we're really excited about how closely these programs align with some of the courses in the high schools, and really focusing in on the age group to teach those transferable skills. So I have our website listed there, or you can just email reaching out to see if there is currently FNAP in your county. Thank you.
Thank you.